And this is the whole, as you can see, the whole house belongs to the family Schwarzenbach. This house belongs to this family in the 5th generation. And the shop is still kept in the same style as in 1912. They have been selling goods from the colonies. That means coffee, tea, spices, exotic food, things, dried fruit, things like that. So there's a lot that can be read from this, only from this description. It as well detail micro, and the next step would be en gros. So you all know, I guess, already the supermarket Migros, and probably the name Migros comes from this. It's a special size of the weight or of the retail. So it's retail is the smallest. Migros is about something in between, and en gros is there for reselling. An art type. It's the only art which had its beginning here in Zuerich. I can show you the house. That was the same time when Lenin was very nearby in the same lane, Spiegelgasse, a little bit further down, preparing for revolution in Russia. At exactly the same time, it was the birthday of this Dadaism. You see the lady on this bill, 50 francs. This is Sophie Teuber-Arp, and she was one of the founders of this Dadaism in the Cabaret Voltaire. 1916 was that. So the origin of that Dadaism was in this house. That was a movement against war. Actually, it was a protest action against war, the whole. And if you like, later on, you can go on your own. There are a lot of very pretty, lovely lanes, small streets in this old part of Zuerich. And also, you will detect a lot of shops, different types of shops, all over. Spiegelgasse number, if you continue, at number 14 there's a board on the house where it says that Lenin was here, 1916 until April 1917. That's just the inscription. Okay. And then I know he went back. He had the right go back through a sealed railway car. That car was sealed, so they went across Germany and Sweden back to Russia. Yeah. This is the town hall, the government building, actually. The government building, it's here. The first one was being built in the 13th century, and this is the third one on the same spot. This one exists already since 1698, so it stands here more than 300 years. And you see, Zuerich has never been founded as a town. It grew slowly to the size of a town, but it grew to both sides of this bridge, of that only bridge where vehicles could cross over from the east of the town to the west. And so, slowly, the town began to develop, but there was no space big enough for the town hall, and now you can see it stands in the river Limmat. The water flows underneath. Now, there was not one big marketplace, but many different marketplaces. And on this side used to be the fish market. And you can read this from this house. Underneath the middle row of the windows, you see the decoration, different types of fish. Can you see? The middle row of windows just beneath. And if you look later, to the side of the bridge. At the same spot there are different types of vegetables. That's why the bridge is also called Vegetable Bridge, because the vegetable and fruit market took place on the bridge, and they have reactivated this custom again. So every Saturday, sometimes also on Wednesday, they have market on the bridge. The trams was filled in the middle of the 19th century, a little bit earlier, between 1830 and 40. And you see from the bridge over there down to the next bridge, it's forbidden for private drivings. So keep in mind, if you get caught, you have to pay 100 francs. If you are lucky, then it's for free. For pedestrians, to stroll along Limmatge. But you may have just noticed, one big danger are the bicycles, because sometimes they are real racers. They are just coming sometimes in heavy speed. So now you can see here, some fruit, vegetable bridge, vegetable market. And can you notice this?
Tower?
The South Tower usually is open. You can go up, but there is no elevator. You have to walk up. If there is a nice clear day and you can see at the end of the lake the Glanish Alps covered with snow, and then really it's worth going up there, because from there you have an absolute spectacular view. And this is a bus stop, a boat stop, like a bus stop. It belongs also to the Zuerich public traffic system. And every half hour between April and October, I think the first one starts at 10:05. Further down, next, besides Landesmuseum, the National Museum, just right behind the main station. And it's just nice to go for a ride, because it gives you a real holiday feeling. You just feel like being on a holiday. And if you remain seated until it comes back to the same place where you have left, 55 minutes later, so you have made even a small tour on the lake. It goes until Wollishofen and Zuerich. Have you done it?
No.
Yeah, so you know. No, but it's really very, very nice. Isn't it so?
Yes.
Yeah, it's relaxing. This place was wine market. And the hotel zum Storchen, that's Storchen, is a hotel for more than 500 years. And Haus zum Schwert, that means a house to the sword, also used to be a hotel for about 500 years. And they were the most important hotels in the center of the town, of the old town, because situated next to this town hall. And all the important guests stayed either mainly in the sword, in the Schwert, or then in the Storchen.